What you do before 8 a.m. decides who you become after 8 p.m. Every morning is a new chance. Will you rise or hit snooze on your dreams? Big goals need early momentum. Begin with the sunrise. A day started with purpose rarely ends in regret. Morning focus is your unfair advantage. The morning is your blank page. Write something worth rereading. Strong mornings build unshakable lives. When excuses sleep in, winners rise. You don't need motivation when you've built a morning habit. What you do before 9 a.m. defines who you are after 9 p.m. Dream bigger, start earlier, work harder, complain less. You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process of success. If it doesn't challenge you, it won't change you. Greatness begins beyond your comfort zone. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Hustle in silence. Let your success make the noise. Winners are not afraid of losing, but losers are. Failure is part of the process. Aki. The only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. You are the artist of your own life. Don't hand the paintbrush to anyone else. Your habits decide your future. Never let success get to your head, and never let failure get to your heart. Results happen over time, not overnight. Push through the struggle. It's building you. Growth is found in discomfort. What you do every day matters more than what you do once in a while. Progress is progress, no matter how small. The road to success is dotted with many tempting parking spots. Keep going. Everything you need will come to you. Stay patient and trust your journey. Don't let perfection stop your progress. Focus on the step in front of you, not the whole staircase. Turn your excuses into action. Believe in your power to start again. You don't have to be extreme, just consistent. Don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Start now. Sometimes later becomes never. Great results require early effort. Start your day with intention, not reaction. Early wins build daily momentum. What you repeat every morning becomes who you are. Wake up with a goal. Sleep with results. Small wins in the morning lead to unstoppable days. The silence of morning creates space for greatness. Morning energy drives long-term success. Don't scroll. Start. That's the real morning habit. Let your purpose speak louder than your alarm. Great results begin with small morning decisions. Create the day before it creates you. If you don't rise with purpose, you'll fall into routine. Your habits shape your outcomes. Start them early. Rise with a mindset that moves mountains. Consistency isn't built in motivation, it's built in morning. Let focus guide your morning, not notifications. A new day is a new edge. Sharpen it early. Win your morning, and the day folds in your favor. You don't need the perfect start, just an intentional one. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. It's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get up. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Either you run the day, or the day runs you. Success isn't just about what you accomplish in your life. It's about what you inspire others to do. Either write something worth reading, or do something worth writing. Everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. If you look at what you have in life, you'll always have more. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. The harder you work, the luckier you get. You don't have to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. The best way to predict the future is to invent it. If you're offered a seat on a rocket ship, don't ask what seat, just get on. Never confuse a single defeat with a final defeat. It's not about ideas, it's about making ideas happen. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Security is mostly a superstition. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing. The best way out is always through. Logic will get you from A to B. Imagination will take you everywhere. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. You can't build a reputation on what you are going to do. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. The starting point of all achievement is desire. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. You only live once, but if you do it right, once is enough. A champion is afraid of losing. Everyone else is afraid of winning. Don't let the fear of losing be greater than the excitement of winning. Life is 10% what happens to us and 90% how we react to it. Perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding the 20th. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. The difference between a successful person and others is not a lack of strength, but a lack in will. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. The road to success and the road to failure are almost exactly the same. A successful man is one who can lay a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at him. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. We generate fears while we sit. We overcome them by action. The man who has confidence in himself gains the confidence of others. Action may not always bring happiness, but there is no happiness without action. The successful man will profit from his mistakes and try again in a different way. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you stop to look fear in the face. When you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. The most difficult thing is the decision to act. The rest is merely tenacity. Go the extra mile. It's never crowded. If you want something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Things work out best for those who make the best of how things work out. I am thankful for all of those who said no to me. It's because of them I'm doing it myself. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Courage is grace under pressure. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Dreams are extremely important. You can't do it unless you imagine it. Always do your best. What you plant now you will harvest later. Don't let yesterday take up too much of today. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. It is never too late to be what you might have been. I never dreamed about success. I worked for it. The best way to succeed is to start. The best dreams happen when you're awake. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes courage is the quiet voice at the end of the day, saying, "I will try again tomorrow." Difficulties in life are intended to make us better, not bitter. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. Change your thoughts, and you change your world. We can do anything we want to if we stick to it long enough. You are what you do, not what you say you'll do. Try not to become a person of success, but rather try to become a person of value. The best preparation for good work tomorrow is to do good work today. Dreams don't work unless you do. Motivation gets you going. Discipline keeps you growing. First, you form your habits. Then they form you. Make your life a masterpiece. Imagine no limitations on what you can be, have, or do. Start your day with clarity, not noise. A focused morning gives you an unfair advantage. Let discipline lead before motivation arrives. Morning effort compounds into lifelong results. Rise with goals, not guilt. Early action builds quiet confidence. You shape your legacy before the world wakes up. Make your morning harder than your excuses. Morning movement creates mindset momentum. Don't just start the day, lead it. Life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, but learning to dance in the rain. Fearlessness is like a muscle. The more I exercise it, the more natural it becomes. Obstacles are the cost of greatness. If you fell down yesterday, stand up today. Hard times may have held you down, but they will not last forever. Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn. We must embrace pain and burn it as fuel for our journey. Focus on the journey, not the destination. Joy is found not in finishing an activity, but in doing it. Success is not how high you have climbed, but how you make a positive difference to the world. It's not the load that breaks you down, it's the way you carry it. Start each day with a positive thought and a grateful heart. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Life is about accepting the challenges along the way, choosing to keep moving forward and savoring the journey. Be brave to stand for what you believe in, even if you stand alone. Do the difficult things while they are easy, and do the great things while they are small. A journey of 1,000 miles must begin with a single step. The first step is you have to say that you can. Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, godlike feature that only the special among us will ever taste. Too many people spend money they haven't earned, to buy things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. There are two ways of spreading light: to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it. You do not find the happy life. You make it. The most wasted of days is one without laughter. Impossible is for the unwilling. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Every moment is a fresh beginning. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Some people look for a beautiful place. Others make a place beautiful. Never let your sense of morals prevent you from doing what is right. Try again. Fail again. Fail better. The only thing that can grow is the thing you give energy to. Good things happen to those who hustle. Everything will be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. Solitary trees, if they grow at all, grow strong. A hero is someone who has given his or her life to something bigger than oneself. You can if you think you can. Worrying is like paying a debt you don't owe. There's nothing you can do that can't be done. Get to the point where you get allergic to average. You don't think average. Open your mind, get up off the couch, move. You never fail until you stop trying. We can do anything we want to if we stick to it long enough. Persistence guarantees that results are inevitable. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. There is no saint without a past, no sinner without a future. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. The best way out is always through. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. Success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out. Happiness is not something ready-made. It comes from your own actions. The harder the battle, the sweeter the victory. The best revenge is massive success. A goal properly set is halfway reached. You become what you believe. You must do the thing you think you cannot do. Focus on your progress, not perfection. Let your goals wake you up, not your alarm. Momentum starts with a single decision. Begin before you feel ready. Your morning decisions design your destiny. Effort before dawn echoes all day. What you repeat becomes who you are. Don't wait to feel motivated. Act now. Each sunrise holds a promise. Show up for it. Turn intention into action before breakfast. An early morning walk is a blessing for the whole day. Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you miss them. Every morning is a new beginning. The morning was full of sunlight and hope. Morning not only forgives, it forgets. There was never a night or a problem that could defeat sunrise or hope. Smile in the mirror. Do that every morning, and you'll start to see a big difference in your life. Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. The sun is new each day. Lose an hour in the morning, and you will spend all day looking for it. Prayer is the key of the morning and the bolt of the evening. The breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. Don't go back to sleep. Morning is wonderful. Its only drawback is that it comes at such an inconvenient time of day. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. No matter how bad things are, you can at least be happy that you woke up this morning. Write it on your heart that every day is the best day in the year. When you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive. I get up every morning, and it's going to be a great day. You never know when it's going to be over, so I refuse to have a bad day. The early morning has gold in its mouth. Every morning, you have two choices. Continue to sleep with your dreams, or wake up and chase them. Success comes to those who rise early. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, wealth, and wisdom. Morning is when I am awake, and there is a dawn in me. Morning is an important time of day because how you spend your morning can often tell you what kind of day you are going to have. Morning comes whether you set the alarm or not. Which quote stood out to you? Type it below to remember it better. Mornings shape your mindset, and your mindset shapes your life. Subscribe now and stay consistent. Every day is a fresh chance to rise.